Learn English to Gujarati media vocabulary, public to.
જાહેર,
Reputation to.
પ્રતિષ્ઠા.
Welcome to the noisy newsroom. Hey, you're about to learn some big brainy English words through a playful English Gujarati story. Relax, listen, and repeat the Gujarati words out loud like a dramatic news anchor. Welcome to Radio Mango Thunder, the only newsroom where the coffee is weak but the opinions are very strong. On your first day, the editor points to a giant sign and says, "Everything here is."
જાહેર,
Now, that means public. You nod wisely, even though you are still wondering why the office plant has a press badge. Then a reporter whispers, "Careful, peoples.
ધારણા,
Can change fast." That means perception. Another reporter runs by shouting, "My
અહેવાલગીરી,
is late." That means reporting. In the corner, 3 interns stare at a wall and call it
મતરચના,
opinion formation, because apparently thinking near a whiteboard is now a professional activity. At the round table, senior journalists begin a serious
ચર્ચા,
or discourse. 5 minutes later, that calm discussion becomes a spicy,
વિવાદ,
a controversy, because someone said pineapple belongs in press lunches. The editor sighs and says, "Only facts give us."
વિશ્વસનીયતા,
That means credibility. Then she points to an old framed newspaper and says, "And years of honest work build."
પ્રતિષ્ઠા,
That means reputation. Congratulations. You have entered the newsroom and already survived vocabulary with feelings. Word parade. Now you will meet each key word clearly and simply. Listen, repeat, and imagine each word wearing a tiny hat so it becomes unforgettable. Public in Gujarati is.
જાહેર,
Example. The document is.
જાહેર,
Single quote. Perception in Gujarati is.
ધારણા,
Example. Art can change your.
ધારણા,
Single quote. Reporting in Gujarati is.
અહેવાલગીરી,
Example. Good.
અહેવાલગીરી,
Helps people understand events. Opinion formation in Gujarati is.
મતરચના,
Example. Media can influence.
મતરચના,
Single quote. Discourse in Gujarati is.
ચર્ચા,
Example. Public.
ચર્ચા,
Shapes society. Controversy in Gujarati is.
વિવાદ,
Example. The decision caused a.
વિવાદ,
Single quote. Credibility in Gujarati is.
વિશ્વસનીયતા,
Example. A journalist must protect.
વિશ્વસનીયતા,
Single quote. Reputation in Gujarati is.
પ્રતિષ્ઠા,
Example. A good.
પ્રતિષ્ઠા,
Takes years to build. A very serious scene that becomes ridiculous. You are ready for a mini story. Follow the scene and notice how the same words come back in a natural way. The mayor walks into the studio and says, "This report is now."
જાહેર,
Single quote. Immediately, everyone's
ધારણા,
changes. Yesterday the issue seemed small. Today it looks huge. The news team starts fast.
અહેવાલગીરી,
Checking facts, calling witnesses, and trying not to trip over camera cables like elegant giraffes. Viewers at home begin.
મતરચના,
Some agree, some disagree, and one uncle announces his opinion to a toaster for some reason. Soon the whole city is in.
ચર્ચા,
Tea stalls, buses, offices, and family dinners all become debate stages. Then, of course, the issue turns into a giant.
વિવાદ,
Social media catches fire. Someone posts 12 angry mango emojis. Civilization barely survives. In the middle of the chaos, one reporter stays calm. She verifies every detail and her
विश्वसनीयता
grows. By the end, the channel protects its
प्रतिष्ठा
because it chose accuracy over drama. Well, mostly accuracy. There was still one unnecessary slow-motion shot of a spinning microphone. Quick dialogue drill. Now you will hear short dialogue lines. You can repeat them like you are acting in an intelligent soap opera. A. Is this secret? B. No, it is.
जाहिर
A. Why do people see it differently? B. Because their
धारणा
is different. A. What does the newspaper do all day? B.
अहिवालगिरी
A. How do citizens build an opinion? B. Through
मत रचना
A. What are the panelists having? B. A.
चर्चा
A. Why is everyone yelling online? B. Because there is a
विवाद
A. Why do people trust this reporter? B. Because she has
विश्वसनीयता
A. Why is the company so careful? B. Because its
प्रतिष्ठा
matters. Memory tricks with a smile. Let's make the words stick. The stranger the image, the better your memory says, fine, I guess I'll keep this. Imagine a town square with a giant banner saying,
जाहिर
if everyone can see it, it is public. Imagine huge glasses labeled.
धारणा
They change how you see the world, so they help you remember perception. Imagine a cat at a news desk doing,
अहिवालगिरी
with perfect seriousness, that is reporting. Imagine thoughts floating into a factory called,
मत रचना
that is opinion formation. Imagine two professors and one parrot having a deep,
चर्चा
that is discourse. The parrot, sadly, thinks it is the moderator. Imagine a tiny tweet exploding into a huge red sign.
विवाद
That is controversy. Imagine a golden stamp of truth marked.
विश्वसनीयता
That is credibility. Imagine a shining crown labeled.
प्रतिष्ठा
That is reputation. Mini quiz time. You have listened well. Now test yourself before your imaginary newsroom gives you a promotion and a very suspicious sandwich. What is the Gujarati word for public?
जाहिर
What is the Gujarati word for perception?
धारणा
What is the Gujarati word for reporting?
अहिवालगिरी
What is the Gujarati phrase for opinion formation?
मत रचना
What is the Gujarati word for discourse?
चर्चा
What is the Gujarati word for controversy?
विवाद
What is the Gujarati word for credibility?
विश्वसनीयता
What is the Gujarati word for reputation?
प्रतिष्ठा
Your final challenge. Now use the words with confidence. You do not need perfection, just courage and maybe a dramatic voice. Try saying this summary aloud. The issue became
जाहिर
public,
धारणा
changed, honest,
अहिवालगिरी
helped people, media influenced.
मत रचना
The city entered a big,
चर्चा
then a,
विवाद
in the end,
विश्वसनीयता
protected the channels.
प्रतिष्ठा
Single quote. If you can say that, you are officially smarter than the office plant. And the plant has been here for years. Thanks and keep practicing. Great job today. You learned powerful vocabulary, and you survived the world's loudest imaginary newsroom. Thank you for listening and practicing English to Gujarati with me. Keep repeating.
જાહેર, ધારણા, અહેવાલગીરી, મતરચના, ચર્ચા, વિવાદ, વિશ્વસનીયતા,
And
પ્રતિષ્ઠા.
practice them again tomorrow, use them in your own sentences, and do not worry if it feels slow at first. You are building real language skill, one smart word at a time.